Hi there, I'm going to show you how to pipe the bitterkoekjes met Abrikozen, which translates to Dutch chewy almond cookies with apricot jam. I've made my almond paste batter here. I just put it in a disposable piping bag. And the nice thing about disposable piping bags is you can just cut the end off, you don't have to use a piping tip. So I just cut the end off so that there's a hole of say about a centimeter or half an inch. Squeeze my dough to the bottom. So mine's been in the fridge for a bit, so it's pretty stiff. If you just made it fresh, it would probably be a little bit easier to work with. So what I'm going to do is pipe discs on my silicone baking mat here. And they can be pretty flat. This is just the base of your cookie, and then we're going to put the apricot jam and another ring of almond paste on top. You want your disc to be, so maybe a little bit more than an inch in size. Like 3 centimeters, give or take. And again, my dough is really stiff. Yours will probably be a little bit thinner. That'll make it easier to work with. Give yourself a little bit of space in between them because they will expand a bit. So I actually could have cut my hole a little bit bigger. There we go. So that's the cool thing about disposable piping bags is you can adjust as you go along. So when we have some of our cookies piped out, usually I just do all of them. To make your finger wet, you can make a slight indentation in each of these just to make sure it's flat and your jam has somewhere to sit. And then I'll grab my measuring spoon. I want ½ teaspoon. This guy right here. And we're just gonna put some apricot jam in there, in our little indentations. So here's a close-up view. First I'm making a disc of about an inch in diameter, or 3 centimeters, give or take. It can be nice and flat. Oops. If they're sticking to your fingers, just make your fingers a little damp. There we go. All right, and then we make a little indentation if necessary. Take your apricot jam, ½ teaspoon, and scoop it in that little indentation there, right in the middle. All right. Now we're going to pipe the little ring around our jam. So just go around with your dough. So it'll give your cookie some height, and it'll also keep your jam from running all over the baking tray. There you go. Also makes the nuts stick a little bit better when your almond dough is slightly damp. And now we're taking our sliced almonds and just kind of pressing them against the dough. That's all there is to it. These can go in the oven.